Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a StuG III or StuG III. It's actually a tier 4 German tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Widepark, otherwise known as Munich, and it's actually being played by my American count. Yes, it's Fixing Stupid of REBRN. Game on. Well, as you can see, I'm actually loaded with the 75mm gun, not the derp gun. This one's capable of 110 alpha and will penetrate 110mm of armor with the standard gun, with the standard shells, and 158mm with the APCR. Now, I believe at the time there was a fault in the replay which was actually showing that we weren't getting the sound for the engines during the first minute or so of the battle. But I go up to this little spot here to try and shoot at the enemy. I can't shoot because, yep, those windows aren't low enough. So I decide, yep, I'm going to abandon this position. Just can't use it. This vehicle's too low. There are some tank destroyers that can use that spot quite effectively, but I wasn't one of them. Okay, moving up on the enemy. We've got a Panzer IIIJ just ahead of me. Okay, at the moment, there are some enemy tanks over in that direction, so I fire a quick round through the wall just to see if I can spot the enemy tanks as they come up over the rise. Yep. Oh, that one didn't penetrate the armor, but it did hit the target. And that one did hit his engine bay, and I've got the T116 behind him. Tracked him. Oh, and he dies before I can get the kill shot. Okay, another enemy tank coming up. It's Lux. And I put one round straight into him. He pulls straight back again. Saying, nope, I'm not going up there again. Okay, the Valentine popped up for a brief moment. Here comes the T29. Oh, that was an explosive one. Blew his turret clean off. That wasn't me who did that, but whoever did, yeah, he's probably laughing their heads off right now. We're actually 3 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. They've been doing quite well, but we're having a lot of fun anyway. And another T29 pops up. He's been tracked, so I'm just going to harvest him. He's gone. Okay, here comes the Valentine, and he's offering me his gun shield. And I get another shot into him before he pulls back. Okay, so we're three tanks down on the enemy. T116 managed to get a shot into me. I hit the T29, trying to aim for his tracks. Go for centre mass. Go for the kill. Oh, before I can shoot, there's the Valentine. He's on the move. There's the T116 that hit me. Yep. Okay, get him again. You have the impertinence of shooting at me, you're going to die. Now, where is that Valentine? Did he pop back the other side of the line? Okay, see 2 enemy tanks moved up. There's a BT-7 there. Can't see me, but I can see him. Yep, no problem hitting him. Oh, there was there. Oh, holy shot. There's the Valentine again. Just got the top of his gun shield. And yes, but it doesn't kill him. Leaves him on 6 hit points. Okay, we can see the M3 Stuart over there. We're now equal on score, and potentially I've got 20% of the enemy hit pool in total. There's an enemy tank just the other side of that, and I think it's an Scott, an M8A1, or is it T6? Oh, but I hit that cruiser. And there goes the kill. Straight through the wall. Okay, the M3 Stuart fires around in my direction, but doesn't get a pen. Quick shake of the reticule to get it to work. Okay, just pull back a little. Okay, the M3 Stuart's, I think, this side of the building. See? No, it's the other side of the building. Okay, now we've got a problem. There's the Lux. Hello, Mr. Luxy. He's probably spotting me at the moment. I need to use this rubble. No. Get position. No. Don't want to run into my Su-85 while he's aiming. It's very bad etiquette to do so. Okay, the enemy are down by 1 now. That M3 Stuart's the other side of the building. Okay, somebody popped up there. It's the Matilda on the enemy team. Was that the Matilda? No, they don't have a Matilda. They've got a T6 Medium, a Valentine, a Lux, and an M3 Stuart. There's the Valentine. There's the Lux. There's the M3. Oh, he's this side of the railway line now. Or this side of the building, rather. And we're now even. The Lux is the other side of the building now. No. Thought that might hit him. It's the M5 Stuart that keeps plinking away. I'm worried about that T6 Medium and the Valentine. Luckily we've got an 85mm gun in the form of that SU-85, so he can actually deal quite a lot of damage with one shot. If the T6 Medium does decide to come down the railway tracks, he's going to be invaluable. The BT7 Arts pulled back and the M5 Stuart's still hiding behind the houses, so we're not getting anyone to spot those guys down behind the building. And the SU-85 just got hit, and it's the Lux that did it. Just pulled back behind the railway line again. Okay, let's see if I can change position. I might be able to go after the M3. I didn't want to go across the open field, because if I did, I might actually be spotted by the T6 Medium. So I'm going to go. I just turned actually there just in case the T6 Medium was waiting for me to pull away. The SU-85's decided to follow me. Okay. The M5 Stuart is too inexperienced to actually do this. And there is the Valentine. Now I lock on, track him with the first shot, but go for the second. No, just a little too late. Is he going to pop up for another one? He's going to wait until he goes unspotted. There you go. No. Okay, let's go. Oh, Lux pops up. And one shot's all it takes to take him out of the game. Which means now all I've got to do is deal with the M3. Then I can take out the Valentine. Then I can take out the T6 Medium. You can see the BT7 Art's lost a lot of hit points. He's only got 80 left, and that's probably why he's a bit timid. So he comes with me, because he knows now he's got 2 guns instead of 1. And that makes him a lot more secure. I'm going to go around this corner, deal with the M3 Stuart. Here he is. He fires at me. Unfortunately, I ran into those steps, but take him out with one shot. Okay, so he's gone. BT7 Art is still behind me. Rather than cross underneath the bridge and become a victim to the Valentine, I'm just going to go up this way here. And that might give me sight of the Valentine from his side before I have to go any further. No, he's not. Oh, there he is! He actually came down to the bridge. And he does hit me. Huge hit. But I take him out with the next round, and that's my top gun. Okay, so there's only one enemy left now. I've had to burn my repair kit to get moving. Just the T6 Medium now to kill. And suddenly the BT7 Arts has got a lot more courage. Now he's going around that corner. I'm going to go around this one, because I want to go round the back and see if I can catch him that way. Just have a sneaking suspicion that he might be around the back here. There he is. Sudden change of direction. BT7 Art's going in straight away for the kill. Locked on. Oh, that didn't work. That's better. Firing APCR, and the kill shot goes the 85B. And that wins the game. It was a reduced numbers game anyway. There was only one left. But let's have a look at the end of battle stats, and we'll see how that one ended up. Well, it was only a first class tanker for me in the StuG III on the Widepark map. It was the first time I've had a first class in this vehicle on this map. Fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to my own vehicle. Master gunner for getting 5 arm penetrating shots in a row. Yes. And also a duelist for taking down 2 tanks to damage me, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one I managed to get 10. I got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, and a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on my team. And my win rate from this battle, 11,720, which is Super Unicum standard. If we look at the team score, we can see that yes, I did get the highest damage in the game, 2,076, but that wasn't enough for the high caliber, I'm afraid, on this occasion. When it came to kills, I also got the highest number with 6. And when it came to base XP, I was actually the second highest. And I managed to get 1,003 base, but the BT7 Art managed to beat me with 1,194. He also picked up a high caliber and a Confederate. Now, why did he pick up a high caliber and I didn't? Well, I can only suppose that I accidentally hit one of my own teammates in that battle with one of my shots, and therefore I was disqualified from getting a high caliber, and he got it instead because he had the second highest damage. I think that's probably what actually happened in this case. So yes, it looks like I wasn't careful with one of my shots on that T116 and it hit my teammate instead. So let's have a look at the detail report. 42 shots fired, 25 direct hits, 22 penetrations, damage of 2,076 hit points, of which 835 were at more than 300 meters. I received a profit of 55,179 credits, and I also got 8,275 XP from the game. And quite a lot for completing the mission as well during that one. So, StuG's the way to do it. Yes, I was going to say that's the way to do it, but StuG's the way to do it in this one. It does show that this little StuG III, previously I think it was a tier 3 tank destroyer, now it's a tier 4, at least I think it was. It's actually quite a capable StuG. It's one of the first few StuGs that were actually produced with the StuG IIIBs. They were produced from the Panzer III, and they were handed over to the artillery branch of the German Armed Forces, the Wehrmacht, simply because the tank corps and the infantry didn't want them, which is surprising because it means that this vehicle was driven by artillerymen, and they were very accurate in how they played this used this tank. In fact, it's one of the reasons why the StuG was much more effective than any other tank in the German infantry, simply because the guys who were driving it were very, very highly trained, and they knew how to get very accurate shots on the enemy. And of course, because this tank was relatively cheap to make, very easy to hide because it's very low profile, and that 75mm gun can do a lot of damage to the enemy. So it's a very sneaky tank, but even when it's faced with huge numbers of enemy tanks attacking you, it can also be devastating because, as Michael Whitman showed, when he was attacked by a whole column of T-34s, and he took them out one by one simply because this tank is very, very good. It's in fact, call it a tank, but it's actually the Slumkovitz is actually an assault gun, or not assault gun, but a self-propelled gun as such. It counts as a TD in the game, but really technically it's kind of like an artillery device, and it is a tank destroyer as such, but It's crewed by Arty men, and it's played by, well, it was very effective because it had Arty men inside it. So the StuG, yes, one of the best tanks that the Germans fielded during the Second World War. Although a lot of people would fear the Tiger, it's the StuG that might actually take them down and take them out of the game, simply because it was so effective. So if you enjoyed that replay and that video, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.